Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi mourned the former Prime Minister Sharif Ismail, who passed away at the age of 68 after a long struggle with cancer. On his social media page, President al-Sisi wrote that the late Prime Minister was a great man who took responsibility in difficult circumstances and was up to the task at hand. The head of state also wrote that Ismail was very loyal to his country and had only sought the interest of his homeland. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli held a joint press conference with the Romanian counterpart Nicolae Ciucă, who arrived earlier today on top of a senior-level delegation on a two-day official visit to Egypt. Madbouli said that the trade exchange volume between Egypt and Romania exceeded $1 billion last year, adding that Egypt requested increased amounts of the Romanian grain imports. For his part, the Romanian Prime Minister asserted that the talks with the Prime Minister Madbouli tackle directing more Romanian companies' investments to Africa through working with Egypt. Ciucă promised to boost the cooperation with Egypt to overcome the global food crisis and to boost the Romanian cooperation with Africa in different domains. The two prime ministers will be presiding over an economic forum on Sunday with the participation of concerned ministers and leading officials from both countries. Under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the 29th International Holy Quran Competition kicked off. Minister of Endowments Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Guma thanked President al-Sisi for sponsoring the competition, calling on doubling the prizes to exceed £2 million instead of £1 million. 111 contestants from 58 countries, among them 33 African countries, are participating in the competition, which continues until next Wednesday. The Youth Forum administration held a press conference announcing that the 5th edition of the forum will not be launched as usual at the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, and all the sponsors' revenues will be allocated to fund a number of initiatives and developmental projects. The World Youth Forum added that all the stakeholders will share in financing the initiatives which have direct positive impact on the citizens amid the current global economic crisis, which added more burdens whether on the governments or the peoples. The youth stated that the executive steps will be implemented in cooperation with the different entities like IBDA Initiative, Haya Karima Initiative, the United Nations Organization for the Industrial Development, the Federation of the Egyptian Industries, and more. The Foreign Ministry said that it continues to follow up on the circumstances of the discovery of the body of a dead Egyptian national inside his car in a remote rural area in the Italian city of Selvina. In a statement, the ministry said that the initial investigations said the Egyptian was dead by fire shots, then the car was set on fire. Italian authorities told the Egyptian consulate in Milan that the death took place on the 14th of January. The Ministry of Interior, meanwhile, continued the efforts to combat the crimes in all its forms. During the last month, the ministry succeeded in spotting more than 35,000 of commodities fraud, including 151 cases of selling gas cylinders in the black market, 169 cases of petroleum products, 358 cases of seizing subsidized commodities, and 805 cases of selling goods at an overprice. Concerning achieving traffic discipline, security authorities have spotted more than 2,700,000 traffic violations. clashes